Welcome back. This is Ayla from New Federal State of China. Joining with us right now is Vito Glazers. Vito, welcome back to NFSC.
Ayla, thank you so much for having me. I'm so grateful to be able to come back and contribute again. Thank you.
Thank you. We just talked about, how the media was manipulated and controlled by the Chinese Communist Party. We have witnessed that interviews of Mr. Miles Guo, the founder of the New Federal State of China, his interviews was always canceled and being cut off, by state-funded media stations. As people who were, worked in that industry, what are your comments and thoughts when you saw, the CCP #1 enemy's interview was being canceled in this country?
Well, I think I wasn't surprised, but the interviews you're talking about were Chinese state-funded interviews, right, on Chinese news networks. But also you mentioned
it was actually U.S. government-funded
That's what I was going to say, is that the other news outlets that are in the U.S. media are now doing the same thing. They're learning from the CCP how to weaponize the media in America to take out their political enemies. And I think I think Miles Guo's story is so important because I've seen it with my own eyes, where I've read one version of the story and then I've seen the story that they put out in America, and it just shows you how deeply infiltrated, how coupled the Chinese CCP is with the American media, because they were able to make him look like an enemy in the U.S. media, which is supposed to be true journalism. And we know, I have proof right now in this moment that I could share with you of a news story that just came out yesterday about this very event that we're at Turning Point USA. Rolling Stone magazine, which I know for a fact has accepted money from the CCP and promotes really negative stories, and they promote cancel culture, and they promote the Me Too movement and all these things that are meant to degrade America. Rolling Stone magazine ran a story yesterday, just 24 hours after this event started, saying that Turning Point USA is an anti-Semitic event, and that the event is promoting the hatred of Jews, when we have been at this event and we know that this is a political event that stands with Israel. Everybody here is standing in support of Israel. Charlie Kirk has a Shabbat dinner. We are with Israel, but yet the president of Harvard University refuses to denounce students that are calling for the murder and the execution and the torture of Jews, and saying that that's free speech. Our media is manipulating it. They're learning from the CCP how to manipulate it, and we need to put a stop to it by bringing awareness through it, through independent third-party journalism like this. And that's why I'm so grateful to be here to support your message and your mission.